What's going on, guys, girls? Rob with you this evening. Gotten emails. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you. Um, Darlene goes out of town 6 a.m. this morning, and boy, Bob's kept me straight. Keith's kept me straight. Sean has kept me straight. Everybody's like, Rob, what are you up to? Rob, what are you up to? Um, Here comes Keith. In fact, Sean just asked a few minutes ago, hey, you coming on? So we may get Sean on. What's going on, my friend?
Hey, how you doing?
I fixed me two pieces of bacon along with a big old sub roll, and it was all real thick slab bacon, so I ate that for dinner. But now I'm wondering if I need a small pizza to go with
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little more in the way of calories.
Yeah. But I never went back to bed. She got up at 5 this morning, Eastern time, so it's 4 your time. And I haven't been back to bed.
She went out of town today?
She left 6 a.m. this morning. She got up, took a shower. We already had everything packed because we knew it wasn't going to be below freezing, but we knew it was supposed to rain overnight. So we had the SUV backed up onto the porch, and she had it perfectly stacked to where nothing would roll and slide and all that shit. Here comes Tim. We'll see if we get Sean on here too. Bob's been keeping me straight today. What's up, Tim?
Is there now? Hey, Tim.
She got to about 1 o'clock. Oh yeah. How you doing today, my friend?
Buffalo Bills have taken the ice and no, that's the Sabres. 6-0 after 1.
Holy cow.
Who are they beating?
Columbus.
Oh my Lord.
Tage Thompson has 4 goals, tied a NHL record for most goals in a period.
Whoa. This is after 1 period, after 2 periods?
1 period. After the first period.
6-0.
6-0 Sabres. That is
I hope Columbus pulled their goalie.
Yes, after 3.
What do you do after 6? Do you go back to the original?
Thompson had 4 of the goals, ties an NHL record for most goals in a period, and it also ties the record for the most goals allowed in 1 period by the Blue Jackets.
Now, most goals Gretzky ever scored in a game. Anybody ever know?
That is an excellent question. I would have to say
7
might be
7, I think. And I want to say
7 points.
7 goals.
Wow.
7 goals. And he may only got 5. Maybe his Jari Kurri got 7.
The most he's scored 4 times.
4 times. Okay. Maybe it's Jari Kurri or somebody else on the team scored 7. I do know after the 6th or either the 7th goal, it was like all hell broke loose. Like both coaches. So it was like Vancouver or Winnipeg. It was a team out west that they didn't like. Whether it was Calgary or Vancouver or Winnipeg or what's up, Sean? I don't know who it was exactly, but it was a long time ago. They scored, I want to say 6 in a game. And after the 6th, it was like all hell just broke loose.
Okay,
Today is Wednesday. That's right. Today is Wednesday. Right. Okay. I got Tuesday evening up there. Yeah, you're right. Change your title, man. I can change my title.
What would be 10 defensemen in hockey history that stand out to you as like being among the elite defensemen of all time?
The top 10 defensemen?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't number 1 have to be Robert Gordon Orr?
Yeah.
Bobby Orr?
Yeah.
I'll
tell you somebody I always liked this person. He never did get enough credit. Chris Chelios. I always liked Chris Chelios. Choice. Scott Stevens. Always liked him. Always liked him.
Sandpaper guy, yeah.
Yeah, he was He was a dirty son of a bitch. Yeah.
He was definitely a dirty son of a
Oh
bitch.
yeah. Well, he wore sandpaper on his gloves. Keith.
Okay, so yeah, the record has been 5 for goals in a game for Oilers. Yari Curry did have a 5-goal game.
So Cardinals signed Wilson Contreras. Yep, that was big time. What's up, Jason Carver? Jason, do you want to come on?
Let me throw on the defenseman. Nicholas Lidstrom has to be in that conversation.
Yes, he has to be. Paul Coffey has to be at the top.
Mention him.
He has to be close to the top of the conversation.
Right.
But Bork.
Yep, Ray Bork has to be part of that conversation.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay.
I mean, 10 more seasons, you might have to throw Cale Makar in that situation.
Yeah.
He's a Conn Smythe winner, and
Did the Devils have one when they were making their cup run?
Scott-
you're going to throw either the Niedermeyers in there then.
Yeah. Scott Niedermeyer and Scott Stevens. They had both.
Yeah, they had Scott and Rob. Both were defensemen.
Right. Yeah. And Stevens, he was with the Devils. He was with the Blues.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he went a lot of plays. He went a few plays. What's up, Bob? Bob's kept me straight today, guys. He sent me some emails. Rob, are you staying out of trouble, Rob?
Let me check to see if I don't think Phil Housley was a defenseman. If he was, then yes,
he was. Phil Housley was a defenseman with Buffalo. Yes, he was.
Throw him in the mix.
Phil Housley was a great defenseman. Rod Langway. I don't know if anybody ever remembers him. He's one of the last guys who didn't ever wear a helmet. And
flowing locks of Rod Langway. Here's an underrated name. I'll throw in there. Brian Leach wasn't a defenseman, was he?
Brian Leach was a defenseman for the Rangers. Yes.
I'll throw him in as a underrated.
Yes,
I don't know if he's top 10. Maybe
how about Brent Burns? Burns is, oh my God. Hey, he scored 4 hat tricks in one season now as a defenseman. That's pretty damn good. What's up, Bob?
Hey, I noticed your little thing up there. It says Tuesday evening, but it's Wednesday evening.
You're the second person to correct me. Third person corrects me, ends up winning a dime.
Oh, is that right? Oh, did you have an owl salad for dinner?
A what?
Owl salad.
No, why?
You said you don't like owls. That's why I said that.
I had bacon. I had big old long strips of thick bacon. I put it on a bun tonight and ate it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you heard Von Miller's out for the year?
Von Miller's out for the year. Aaron Judge signs for $40 million a year average.
With the Yankees.
He's actually going to start at $36 million, and it's going to increase yearly till he makes $44 million.
After he turned down the Padres, who offered him more money.
And
I do that too.
Yeah.
So people are wondering if Ohtani will get like 50 to 55 million a year.
Never happened. I don't think so. Think of it this way.
Boston got that hitter from Japan. That guy.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Well, and Boston also got another signing today.
They got a pitcher too. Let's see, who else did they get?
Kenley Jansen for 2 years.
Yep. What do you think of Josh Bell coming to the Guardians, Tim?
I'm happy there's an option after the first year. Because he's been great the first half for the last 2 years and then sucked in the second half.
Yeah, he doesn't stick anywhere for very long.
No. And you notice when Washington got rid of Juan Soto, right? The that was the stickling point. Said something about the only way we're gonna get rid of Southern is if you take Bale with him. So something's up with that. I don't know what the hell's going on. They got rid of. Well, they didn't even keep him a half a year, did they? No.
I heard the Padres might let Machado go though after this.
I've been hearing Machado may end up going to Arizona. Arizona still a lot of people saying going to make a lot of moves, but why do you wait? Texas, I'll give Texas credit. At least they go out there spending
They don't
money.
want to spend that kind of money, so they want to see what's left, I guess.
Yeah, and that's what the Giants were doing. The Giants were holding on, hoping that they would get the big prize, and then now, look at everything's done fell through their fingers. Now I'm understanding they're thinking about maybe even getting the kid from the Braves, his shortstop. And
Dansby Swanson.
Swanson. I've been hearing they may go after Swanson, and I forget what outfielder it is. White Sox signed Mike Clevenger. Yep. I'd heard about that. Mets have had a really good offseason. Phillies have had a really good offseason, and so have the Rangers. They really have, man. And then now you got to get the game.
On Taiwan Walker.
Yeah, Taiwan Walker, yeah. And then signed a reliever last night, but 8:30, 9 o'clock last night. Got a left-handed reliever. I don't even have his name yet. Well, he's a left-hander. I didn't even get his name. It was about 8:30 and 9 o'clock when it was released on the press. I was like, wow, that's really late.
Earlier today, they were talking like Boston was close on Bogarts, but
well, I'm hearing Bogarts is used in Boston for leverage. I'm hearing it's clearly leverage. He wants to go. He's actually talking to Colorado too. He was the one 3 years ago said he could hit 50 home runs if he spent 80 games out there a year. That I'll tell you what, that is big talk for a guy that has been playing in a damn cracker box for the last fucking 5 years, and he hadn't come close to 50. And I don't think he's going to hit any more in Coors than he would in Boston. I really don't. I mean, my God, Boston's left field fence is not even 200 feet. Now you have to at least hit a pop up, but
it looks like the Giants just met with Correa.
Yeah, they're trying to get anything and everything they can get now. They got money, and now they want Rodon. They want they got like 5 things that I heard somebody say today that they want, and they're going after them. They said Rodon. If Rodon wants.
The Cubs are really trying to get Swanson. If
Rodon wants 6 years, $200 million, they're going to do it. So, who'd you say also wanted Swanson?
The Cubs want Swanson.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Cubs want Bogarts too, though.
Well, they were thinking about signing 2 of them.
That's what I'm saying. They want both of them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They want both of them. Yeah.
To play him on the left side of the infield. Put Warner over on second, I guess. I don't know what they're going to do at first.
Bogarts probably would play third base.
Yeah, that's what they were saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then with Bellinger, a former MVP in the outfield, it could be a good
batch. You guys think Yasiel Puig will play another game in the major leagues before he has to retire? I don't know who would sign Puig now. Puig is just and what do you think? Rodon, I think Rodon's going to be a Giant now. I really think Carlos Rodon becomes a Giant.
Maybe like that guy that the Mets had that kind of walked away during COVID. The outfielder they had, he kind of bounced around the league.
For who? For what team?
Well, he was with the Mets last, and then during the COVID thing, he just kind of walked away from the team, went home.
Oh, the one he had a whole lot of problems.
Yeah.
What was his name?
I don't remember.
Yeah. Because he played in his home country, and then that's when they got him. They got in some trouble. He got in some trouble. I'm hearing Madison Bumgarner's name mentioned again with the Phillies. So we'll see if
today that Hamels wants to pitch again this year.
Hamels may end up somewhere like Texas though. I just don't think Philadelphia will throw a.
Oh, I wasn't saying
him.
like people go there, but I heard he wants to play again.
Where do you think tomorrow's
He's 38.
Thursday night? Where do you guys think tomorrow's Thursday night game will rank among other Thursday night games this season? I guess this season anyway. I don't even know who's playing tomorrow night, bud. Let me go look. Let me look, Jason. We got the Raiders and Rams. No, it's not going to rank. I'm sorry, I'm not ranking.
Cespedes was the guy I was trying to think of.
Cespedes, yeah.
Yeah.
Cespedes, yeah.
Yeah,
He was a troublemaker from his start. Cespedes was. Yeah.
he'd be about 37 now.
Yeah. Probably so, something like that.
So-
Rodon. If I'm guessing right now, I like San Francisco's chances of getting a lot more stuff now, because the bargain basement shit is gone. Now the high price stuff comes out, and they're gonna have to pay. They're gonna have to pay full price for all these guys they're going after now. So sadly enough, their GM did the job there. Do what, Keith?
Nimmo. Why are people so interested in Nimmo?
Brandon Nimmo can run the
He's
bases.
a good player, but I don't.
He can hit 300, and he's good defensively. He's very good defensively. He's like
Career batting average is 269.
four or five game WAR better than most of them.
But
He was ranked right there with Trout this year.
But his numbers last year were worse than his career averages.
Yeah, but he gets on base. He gets on base, bud. He gets kind of like that deal with the A's. A's said something about, but
In fact,
You
that
know-
was almost his worst
season.
on-base year that he's ever had.
Yeah. Remember that what was the name of that movie? With the A's.
Oh, Moneyball.
Yeah, Moneyball.
Yeah, and they were talking about, we want to go after Dave Justice. They said, old man Justice, but he gets on base. But he walks, he gets on base. That's what the hell. Nimmo does not make arrows much. He can run like a damn rabbit. He's
And he's not going to steal bases, but he's not going to steal bases.
I don't know. He bats top and line.
He's never sold double figures.
No, really.
That movie did lie.
23 in his career.
Did you hear what Middleton said about what's his name going to shortstop for the Phillies? They're expecting 50 bases out of him this year. That's what they said. They want 50 stolen bases out of
Turner?
Trey Turner. Yes,
Oh,
he's going. They go put him number one. They go put him all the way up to top. They go. What's his name? Second now.
Schwarber.
Schwarber's not a leadoff hitter, folks. He shouldn't be hitting leadoff. You shouldn't hit 48 home runs and not even knock in 100 runs. That's ludicrous. It's nuts. Who's your favorite team's best free agent signing of all time, in your opinion, in baseball? MLB. Harper. It's even better than Turner, folks. It's even better than Turner. Harper.
Sadly, all the good acquisitions for the Guardians or Indians have been trades.
Generally, they got rid of them rather than getting them on it.
No, we're talking like early 90s.
Oh,
Early 90s.
okay. Rather than be a free agent signing, yeah.
I mean, Earl Hershiser wasn't a terrible name when they got him in '94.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis Martinez as well. I mean, both of them came via free agency.
Well, the Orioles was the pre-free agency. They got Frank Robinson.
Yeah, that was a Pappas trade.
Yeah. Who would be the biggest free agent move that the Orioles acquired.
Well, I mean, could you say Reggie Jackson?
76, yeah.
I guess so.
It was just 1 year. But
Yeah, but he didn't stay long.
No.
Will Mike Trout play his whole career with the Angels?
No.
Jason, I say no.
it
I
surely
say
wasn't
no.
Glenn Davis.
No. No, boy, oh boy! At the end, they were counting the days until they could get his ass out of there. Yeah,
They were excited to get him, but it just didn't work.
that's a guy that couldn't hit his weight. His last year or two, he was there.
He could in Houston, but not there in Baltimore.
Hey, Tim, I had a big package delivered today.
Okay.
I had a bunch of Strat delivered.
There you go.
I got
Strat?
hockey, football, and basketball arrived today.
Oh, and the board games? You got the
Yeah, I picked up all three of them. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I only got the you only get five teams per, just to try them out.
Yeah, so I was talking about that the other night. Yeah, with I got started with Strat Baseball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was watching a little bit of IDJ earlier with his Strat hockey. I was wondering if he'd go on a rant, but he didn't.
We say Glenn Davis. His name was Chris Davis. Chris Davis.
Well, Glenn
Glenn
Davis was
Davis.
also a Mariner
Yeah.
at one point.
No, Glenn Davis.
Glenn Davis with the Orioles too, but Chris.
Yeah,
Davis,
but Chris Davis was the one that was really bad. He was the worst.
Davis
he was the one that got really bad at the end there.
Chris Davis was the one.
Yeah, he had a lot of home runs for him.
He's the one. He's the one that also didn't hit 100 for him at the end. The last half of the
But
season.
I mean, but at least he had some success there. Glenn Davis did.
That last season, though, which one do you think people remember more, Bob, Glenn, or Chris?
Probably Chris.
Yeah, I think so too.
What year was it the Orioles had both Valenzuela and Rick Sutcliffe, and neither one of them did very well for them.
That had to be 30 years ago, because that was when Sutcliffe opened up Camden Yards.
Did he?
92.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 91. I went to last year that Memorial Stadium. It was 91. Yep.
Yeah. They started Camden in 92, and Sutcliffe was the opening day pitcher.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't stand that old ballpark. I don't know what about the new one, but I couldn't stand the old one. I've never seen a place do parking that way. It was like this. The parking lot was just square. You park, put a car here. And it's like, if you're parked right here, you're at the wheel of all these other sons of bitches, and you can't leave till somebody's gone to where you can get the hell out.
Yeah, you were blocked in. I know.
And you damn right. That's the way it was at East 33rd. It was terrible.
I used to go to Memorial. I used to park down off the lot, in the neighborhood, so that I could get out quicker.
Yeah. So you know what I was talking about then.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah.
And they still would charge an arm and an ass to park there.
Yeah. Well, another thing about Memorial was had a lot of pillars blocking the seats.
Chris Davis, Strikeout Davis, still holds the record for most strikeouts by a hitter in a single season. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was that bad.
How did the Orioles get Singleton? He was a Met before that, wasn't he?
Oh, you talking about the right fielder, Singleton?
Yeah, Kenny Singleton. I forget how we got him.
Was he a free agent?
He won a Met. What was he a Met?
I think so.
I don't remember.
I think he was a Met before he was with the Orioles.
I want to say
Traded.
He went from the
Traded?
Expos. Was it the Met?
Was
He was a Met. Okay.
Traded in 72.
For what?
Actually, no. Hold on. No. He was traded. It wasn't in 72, it was in 74.
Yeah. Was he with the White Sox?
No, he was with the Expos.
Yeah, I thought it was Expos. That's what I thought.
But he was a Met too at one time, right?
Yes.
Jason Carver, where do you think Andrew Benintendi signs? I know where I hope he signs.
Speaking of the Expos, did Ellis Valentine? He ended up going to the Japan Nippon League, didn't he?
Yes, yes, Ellis Valentine. He had
He seemed like he was a good player, but also,
he had some big seasons over there. Yeah, yep.
Have you guys ever thought about the upcoming World Classic? What's going to go on in
I
there?
don't like the World Classic.
I don't watch it. I don't watch
either.
it. There's a few reasons I don't watch it. They always play them down on turf. I don't like that. It's always indoors. I don't like that. And then they bang it on damn sticks and nothing.
I don't have anything against the World Classic, but I don't like when they play it or when it's during spring training and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I would much rather see them play it right after the New Year, January. Watch them play it then. Keep some of these guys in good health, and then give them a while before they have to go report to spring training. That's for me. But hey,
Chris Singleton was
with the White Sox, yeah,
White Sox.
Yeah.
He played a few places. Yeah.
Bryce Harper won't be playing in it.
Dodgers not pursuing shortstop Carlos Correa. Partly over concerns about fan support. Really? Yeah. Well, Correa made a few comments, when he was down in Houston, and he didn't really gather a lot of fan support there. But
I guess Gurriel's the heat he took with the Yu Darvish thing, I guess, kind of cooled off.
Yeah.
He's a free agent too, isn't he? Gurriel?
Yu Darvish?
No, Gurriel.
Yuli Gurriel? I don't think Gurriel's up free agent. I don't think he is. He may be.
About the Cubs trying to get him at one time, but I haven't heard that.
I don't think he's a free agent right now. I thought, but he may be. He may be, but I don't think he is. I'm not sure. I don't think he is. Yeah, Correa. Somebody told me tomorrow that he ends up with the Yankees wouldn't surprise me at all. But if you're the Giants, why don't you go after him? Go after him. The Giants need to get everything they can get right now. Astros already got their first baseman with Abreu.
Well, it sounds like the Giants have money to spend, but I don't know if they have enough
Gurriel, I don't know whether
talent to win a division. I mean, if they spend
who is that?
The Giants. I mean, at one year they kind of caught lightning in a bottle with their pitching.
Well, it was 2 years ago. Year before last. Yeah, when they won 100 games, it was right there with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And then when it came to playoffs, they got their asses whipped. That's happened a lot out west lately. It's happened a lot.
Happened to the Dodgers last year.
Yep, it's happened to last.
Padres took them out.
Yep.
When's
That's the one thing.
When is your
expanded playoffs?
Boxing going off, Rob?
I'm going to try to maybe do it maybe Friday.
Friday.
I got to see what's happening tomorrow. I took those damn chocolate pizzelles down to mom and dad. It was a bag of them. It was like 14 of them.
Uh-huh.
I go down there. Mom called me, I don't know, a couple hours ago. It was dark, so yeah, it could have been 6:45. I go down there and said he needs help out of it, Chaya into the wheelchair. I said, okay. I look over at his table where he snacks at, and I said, whoa, that bag's empty. She said, oh yeah, he's eat every damn one of them. And she said he sat there and eat every damn one of them all day today. He sat there and ate the vanilla ones yesterday, eat all the chocolate ones today. I said, good God.
Jason, just Alex or somebody, because it's kind of the same.
I don't know, Jason. Are you Alex? Is Jason Alex? Yeah.
I
don't know. It could be. Jason Carver could be Alex Maffasoli.
With the news headlines and stuff.
Yeah. Saturday is a Heisman. Hope you presentation Final Four. Yeah. Caleb Williams will win that.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking about when I go to visit Rob next time, maybe he can broadcast Darlene and I are baking some stuff in the kitchen and making a big mess. And
Or she's even if she's working, we
you know,
we go in there and make cookies in the middle of the damn day,
Yeah.
make pizzelles.
I just learned how to boil water last week, so that ought to be fun.
Oh man, I like making pizzelles anyway because they really are good hot. They really are.
Have you talked to her today?
Yeah, she's texted me. She let me know when she made it in. I told her, I said, Bob's keeping me straight. He's emailed me twice. I like it. Let me read it, Bob. I'm gonna read them off to you. Rob, are you behaving yourself? LOL with Darlene gone.
Who asked you that?
Huh?
Who asked you that?
That's
Bob.
what I said. Rob, that.
Our Bob here?
Yeah.
Bob, what were you thinking? You think you had misbehaved?
I was just keeping in line. That's all.
Yeah. Let's see. Sean asked, "Hi Rob, can I enter?" But there it is. I sent him a message the other day. It was an old StreamYard. So now he has to come in on my new StreamYard. So
Who's that?
Every time he starts a new stream, you got to enter in the StreamYard.
Yeah. Sean Armstrong. Have you met Sean? Bob?
No, I've never met him. No.
He's a police officer.
Oh, Armstrong. Yeah, I've met Armstrong. Yes.
Yeah, that's who I'm talking about. Yeah.
I've met him.
He emailed me about an hour ago. Said something. I didn't know what it was, and then I see now that he would like to come in. So yeah, I just said come right on in. So now send him an email. I'll send him a invite. I like to send 2 or 3 of them out because everybody's like, I didn't get the first one. So now I've gotten away from that shit. Most time I send 2, and a lot of times you got to erase when you get it. It's dreary all day here today. It's just been a mess.
Yeah, it's been dreary here. I had to go to the doctors in that rain today.
Yeah, mom's got to take my brother tomorrow to the heart doctor, and mom says we got to be there by 9 o'clock, so they'll have to leave him before 8. I said, look, if Dad wants to come out here, I'll start making pizzelles early. I'll get some eggs out. But she said if the wheel's in motion, he likes to be in the car, so he might think he's going to miss something. So tomorrow I may end up taking him ride and go see if we can go see some more Christmas lights. He likes Christmas lights. So
okay.
Yeah, I may do that. And then Friday, I may get up bright and early and be like, okay, let's get some boxing going on. I gotta find the right weight class to do boxing, whichever weight class everybody wants to see. Yeah, the only place I went today was down in Mom's.
Tim, in that period from, let's say, 1994 through 1999, which year do you think the Indians had the best team?
98.
Offensively, it's 99 because they scored over 1,000 runs.
Yeah, I was going to say they really put up some numbers that year.
But most successful was 95, of course. But in my opinion, the 97 team just got lucky. I mean, they beat the Yankees, and then, Tony Fernandez off of Armando Benitez. Unfortunately, Armando Benitez did not have a good series in 97. Then he decides to drill Tino Martinez in the back as well. So he can go to hell.
Ooh. It was intentional?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then he goes to the Mets, and he didn't become any more likable.
Did you like Albert Bell or?
Yes.
What year did he go to Chicago?
97.
Oh, okay.
Because first year he made the All-Star team, but was too chicken shit to come on the field at Progressive Field because he knew he was going to get his ass chewed out. But I think they could have had Pedro Martinez if they would have just given up on Jarrett Wright.
Yeah.
And
Wow.
well, he did a couple good years. Of course, then, yeah.
That lineup was amazing. Tome and
Yeah.
Manram and Bell, Lofton, Vizquel. And
When Manny Ramirez hits
Baerga.
7th in that lineup,
yeah,
it's loaded.
Yep.
Sandy Alomar.
Castellanos is looking at batting 7th this year for Philadelphia, but I don't call him a heavy duty 7th hitter myself. I don't.
Well, that's the rarity. Usually your 7, 8, and 9 hitters are your contact
Right.
hitters.
And I call him a light. Well, he ain't even contact. He's lightweight now.
Some guys like to put like their second best leadoff guy in the 9th spot.
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Yeah, most time it is. Yeah, most time you want to have a
Trying to get a head
9.
start on the top of the
Yeah,
order.
your number 9 hitter. You don't want to be the worst hitter on the team. You're right. Yeah, most time an 8 hitter is the lightest hitter. Yeah. Well, they. I'm here. I'm understanding that kid center fielder. He is. He loves a hitting coach, and
So the
Morris.
TNT crew has gotten so bored that they've decided to do facts on the Yukon territory because one of the Sabres players is from there. There are more moose than people in the Yukon territory. And then the only quote-unquote city is Whitehorse. That's home to Mount Logan, which is the highest peak in Canada. Didn't know that.
what did you guys think of Mo Vaughn? I saw Mo Vaughn's first ever home run.
The only
90
reason he won the MVP in 95 because he wasn't a piece of crap to the media.
91 June something or another. 91. He hit it in Baltimore, his first ever home run. He knocked it out of Camden Yards in right field. I mean,
I
not
have his
Camden Yards,
top
Memorial Stadium.
Rated card for
Memorial
91.
Stadium.
And now if you look at some of his earlier cards, it'll say Maurice Vaughn instead of Mo Vaughn.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, Ken. Yeah, lineup theory has changed a lot, it seems like.
Hey, Columbus got on the board.
6-1.
Mm-hmm.
6-1.
I mean, it used to be teams would put a guy who could steal bases and a lot of speed in the number 1 spot. And it didn't really seem like if he got on base much or had a good average really mattered so much. You had a
Right.
Vince Coleman on your team. he batted
3.5-inch bases, 3.5-inch bigger bases, 7 inches is going to make a difference in 20 stolen bases and 50. I call bullshit. We're going to see. We're going to see if it does. But 7 inches, you're going to make that damn much difference in the stolen. Ain't no way. It ain't going to make. You ain't speeding up. Nick Castellanos, who steals 6 bases. You don't tell me for a second he's going to go down here and steal 15 now that you don't put the bases 7 inches closer. Bullshit. It ain't happening. Ain't happening.
3.5 inches, but that's going to be half of that on each side of the base, right?
Right, but that is it's supposed to be that much closer from first to second, 7 inches. So it's all the way around the base.
The first base would be
Yeah,
a full 3.5, but second base would probably be half of that. So it'd be
it might be. So it might be 5.5 inches in something like that.
as close to 6.
Yeah. But ain't no way somebody that steals 18 bases is going to steal 50 now.
Oh, Ken got email with Sean today.
Oh, no problem, Ken. He got in touch with me a little while ago. He may come on here live tonight. But yeah. He told me he told me he was going to try to get in touch. he didn't tell me he was going to get in touch with you, but I told him your situation, and I left it up to him. I didn't ask him.
Oh wow, 6-2 now.
Oh my gosh, Tim stays on here long enough. He's going to score 7.
History in the making.
Yeah. How many minutes left in the second? 16. Oh, 8 left in the second.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it's 16 or 18. I didn't know. I thought maybe they had a lot of time left.
You know,
They
when
did
the
get-
period ends, and you can get the Sabres team playing on their heels.
Yeah, you get one more here, make it 6-3. You make it interesting, maybe. You need one more now.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But no problem.
Supposedly there was a story out that I guess was determined to possibly or most likely be a hoax about the baseballs last year. Like there were 3 different kinds of balls that were used.
Yeah.
One that wasn't lively, one that was kind of average, and one that was more juiced. And that they used the more juiced ones in nationally televised games, and then the ones where Judge was trying to get his home runs.
I'd heard that too. I'd heard
But
that.
I think they found that to be a hoax story, but some
You would hope so anyway. You would hope so.
journalists fell for it, though, I guess.
Yeah. Well, an idiot fell for him. He didn't already reported he didn't sign. He'd already said the paper ink was on paper already.
John Heyman.
Heyman, idiot. He should have lost his job over it. Most people would. He fell for it. But he still says to today, somebody came out and told him that. So, you know.
Well, there was that guy Schefter or whatever with the football.
Adam Schefter.
With the draft that screwed something up, too.
Well, Adam Schefter's the one that said Mac Jones is going to be brought out here for the 49ers. Was it 2 years ago? They already got his number and already got his jersey. And we're sitting there watching. It was the day after now I'm watching that. But they showed it where he was actually in San Francisco and said, Mac Jones is here. And he's going to get presented with his jersey in just a minute.
Yeah, but there was something with the Aaron Rodgers story that he kind of.
Well, Aaron Rodgers, was he the one that also said Aaron Rodgers has decided he was going to retire? He was going to retire and then say
go somewhere else.
Right, but he then wanted to come back and play for Dallas or somebody. Yeah, it's been a few years ago since that happened.
Well, like he had said something that he didn't say.
Right. He was going to take Romo's place or some bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, he wasn't much. He ain't much to him either. Yeah.
There's a lot of those guys. I just don't have a real high opinion of.
Well, there's a lot of them that have a high opinion of themselves.
Oh, sure they do.
But the problem is, and that the only reason they do is because they try to sell themselves. And if all I say is this, if that idiot on ESPN, what the hell's his name? A big mouth son of a bitch.
Stephen A.
Yeah, Stephen A. Smith can make $20 million. We should be able to come on this channel right here and make $1 million a year playing games. If that idiot can make up $20 million. Keith White says
a writer for how many years before he even got started on ESPN. So
yeah,
you pay your dues, I guess.
Ken says, Keith, do you have a low opinion on journalists?
Now, broadcast journalists like Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Totally different when you go the Brain's way because
I think they could do a lot better job in a lot of cases.
I think they do a lot of lazier stuff now than they did 15, 20 years ago. because all they're doing now is counting on somebody giving
Well,
them
I
phone.
think they tried it. Like, when you got press conferences, you can't tell me these journalists don't intentionally try to get under the skin of the people they're interviewing, to try to get a reaction, to try to piss them off. I mean, I know they did it with Mike Ditka and some of those other Bill Parcells and stuff.
Jim Morrow.
And then they'll act like, well, I had to ask the question. Well, I had to ask the question. Yeah, bullshit. You were pushing buttons, and you knew you were pushing buttons. And as soon as you get that reaction, one, you slam the hell out of them and tear them up in the newspaper. But that's the exact reaction you wanted.
Yeah.
So don't be so fake about it. Be real. Don't pretend like you're offended by it when that's the exact reaction you were going for.
Yeah, Ken, I was playing some Fury football earlier today.
I've never played that.
It's a play game.
Yeah. Although I will say this, if I ever did put
Yeah, but
Strat Hockey on the channel, I would have to do like third period only, like what Alan Shaw does for his football games.
Yeah.
Only shows the second half.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ken, I think some of the beat writers are kind of trash dumps too.
Yeah, they're local guys trying to get a national headline so they can get reprinted and get more money.
And they all defend each other and pat each other on the back because they're all in
Trash
the same way.
Keith called trash dumps. I like that.
Oh, it's what do you call it?
BFI. The B-
words that
BFI. The BFI tattoos waiting on them. I'm gonna find one of those BFI trucks, and I'm gonna every time somebody comes in here and does something stupid like that, I'm gonna bash your button and have the truck drive by and say, "Yep, they're coming to get you."
Yeah, that might be Ken, but one, that they make the most noise, and two, most of the rest of the media defends them.
Rob, I will just say this: if you do that, when Michael opens his mouth, you better keep your hand ready on that thing. Nicely. And by the way, the Sabres just kicked the extra point, so it's the Sabres lead the Browns 7-2.
Oh, okay.
Or the Bills lead the Browns 7-2.
Yeah.
What time is the Army Navy game this weekend?
3:00.
3:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. CBS,
okay.
I think CBS has got it.
Yep, they always do now.
Yeah, but it's the last one I think in Philly for a while. It looks like. I've looked ahead. It looks like a lot of them's going to Annapolis.
By the way, that is 5 for Tage Thompson.
Tage Thompson, 5 goals.
I believe that was his goal.
Oh my God.
Let's see here. Yep, 72. Give me nightmares tonight.
Are they playing in Buffalo?
No, they're in Columbus.
Oh my Lord, Columbus is ready to kill. They're ready to kill a coach by now. Who they got coaching them?
Brad Larson. He took over for your boy.
Oh yeah, they went to Philly.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Rob, as far as, or maybe you don't really play football replay type games, I was wondering which one has the best 10-yard marker.
I don't know. I'd have to ask ID Justin that.
Ask Alan Shaw.
Yeah, that would be a good one to ask.
Or get Alan Shaw to ask ID Justin. Now that would be gold to watch, that boys and girls. If I could get Alan. Can you imagine Alan? No. I still go back and watch that one that we talked about. You said grouping hockey players. We don't do that. I mean, he cut it real short and said, you can't do that. You can't do that, mate. And all of a sudden, you were trying to figure out what he was saying. Yeah, if you do that, you get 30 years.
Grouping soccer player.
Yeah.
Okay, and I guess,
Yeah. You gotta watch the last. You gotta watch the last 20 minutes of that. I ain't lying. If you ain't in the damn floor laughing,
There's something wrong with you.
oh man, because you see, I'm just sitting here, and then Keith asked something about high school athletics and all. Then after that, he turns it loose, said something about, what do you guys do about grouping soccer players over there? He said,
we were talking about soccer.
yeah, and then
And the players in that country, I mean, they seem to have a lot of very good soccer players.
Playing
so
high school
some kind of system to which they play in their youth a lot.
And then you turn that question loose. And then you turn that question loose on him. He said, "Oh no, mate, you can't do that."
Yeah, you got people who've been in prison.
And then when he turned that loose, he started out. Me and you was in the floor laughing. And yeah. He said, "Yeah." He said, "Come here, little girlie," and all this.
Puppies or something like
that. Oh my God. Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny as shit. Alan's a trip anyway, man. If Alan comes on, you just don't ever know what the hell is going on. You really don't. I'm going to make me a pizza, I think, before it gets too late, and then probably eat about one slice of it, maybe two slices of it, and sit up and watch some. I may actually watch the rest of that wrestling that's on now. What's that? ECW?
Yeah.
Not ECW. What the AEW?
Yeah.
I may watch that AEW. That stays on at 10 o'clock. I'm going to eat now.
I was looking at the updates and stuff on some transactions earlier. One of the guys on Twitter was talking about a female journalist, I guess. She's been doing a lot of reporting on the free agency and stuff, but supposedly she has ALS. And I was thinking, boy, that's pretty brave to be out there still working hard on that.
Yeah.
That was kind of.
Maybe we'll find out who that is, who that beat reporter is. If we can, if I can find it out, I'll text it to you. You can text it to me, and then we'll have it printed out.
That has ALS?
Yeah, we'll find it.
I can find it for you real quick.
8-2, my lord.
Yeah, Buffalo just added the 8th.
Sarah Langs.
I don't know her. I'll have to look her up.
Sarah with an H.
Yeah.
Langs.
Yeah. But I think I'll go. So Tim, have you given up on the ghost? You go watch wrestling now, or are you watching hockey?
I'm gonna stick with the hockey game. I gotta see if they get to 10. They get to 10, then I can go to bed. I mean, I gotta be at work at 6 a.m. because I'm gonna.
Did the guy get his sixth, or fifth, or sixth?
No, Peyton Krebs scored for the Sabres. But I gotta look for that too. I mean, you're
the double hat. The double hat trick.
Can you tell us who that was, or do you not want to mention the name?
What's for?
I went with on a road trip once.
They called him the gunslinger. He was such an a-hole. Wonder what was the guy that you were going to fight. That's a radio personality. Though.
Yeah. He was an asshole. He still is an asshole.
Rather not a Boston beat writer. Okay.
Yeah, you don't have to tell us what he beats. That's fine.
Was Bob Ryan a decent guy?
I like Bob Ryan. I know a lot. He was
one of the few people I could stand to listen to on ESPN that years ago.
But I know a lot of people in Boston didn't like him. I liked him. I thought Bob Ryan was.
Well, he was on some of those Ken Burns baseball documentary things.
Another good score.
9-2.
Alex Tuck makes it 9-2.
Bob Ryan is so nice. Yeah, I always thought he was a nice dude, man. But I know some people up there didn't like him. Yeah. He
They-
had some,
They
he had-
changed goalies, Tim.
they did
What's
once.
Oh, they did.
Oh yeah, they pulled the first goalie after 3, and this
Oh,
guy's giving
okay.
up 6.
Now,
This
Mike
guy-
Lupic, I can't hardly stand.
Yeah. Ryan spoke bad of when they got rid of Hartford, the Whalers. And
Oh,
yeah, and they after that, a lot of people in Boston didn't like him for that bullshit. He did not like them pulling out the Whalers team. And
Lupic just seems too damn arrogant to me.
Lupica loves himself, dude.
Yeah.
Lupica loves himself. Yeah, he's an arrogant bastard. Yeah. But Ryan was not at all happy about when they pulled the Hartford Whalers out from up there. A lot of people won't to, dude. A lot of people won't. So I mean, he was trying to defend the city up there, and they were like, no, they don't need to, just let them go. Because most time Hartford people and Boston people didn't like each other. So, they like to fight a lot. So it was a natural rivalry, and then when they let them walk, Hartford people either had to go to New York or Boston to watch out. So
You think Ohio could support 2 hockey teams, Tim?
Ohio came and supported a minor league hockey team.
no.
If you got rid of the Browns, you'd have a chance, but that's it.
Yeah, not with Columbus being the one.
Right.
If Cincinnati could do it, which is doubtful, very doubtful, if they could do it, Cleveland would have a chance. But being that they put it right there in the middle of the damn state, kind of in the middle of the state with Columbus, no. Columbus counts on the Cleveland crowd to come down. The ones from south of Cleveland and the ones north and east of Cincinnati. They hoping that crowd comes in every night. It helps them because it's a college town. Columbus is a college town.
Yeah.
And
Cincinnati's almost in Kentucky, isn't it? It's like right on the border.
it's right on the line.
Yeah, it's right on the border.
it is.
Yeah.
And in fact, their airport's in Kentucky, Covington, Kentucky. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what happened. They, and they mentioned for the longest time, let's have Richmond as a team. Richmond's able to keep a minor league team and keep 8,000 in a building.
I've never tried Gold Star or Skyline chili, but I've heard some people that just say that's not chili. That's like, well, they call it chili.
Yeah. I mean, all it has to do is have chili powder, and it's considered chili.
Yeah.
It sucks. Yeah.
The conies and the spaghetti that they put it on.
Yep.
Was it the spaghetti 5 ways or
You
with
don't, put
onions?
chili, you don't put chili on a fucking
they'll
noodle.
put like a 2-cup bag of cheese on top of it.
Oh, the Cincinnati spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see that on the Food Network sometimes. I'll go there and they'll have
They'll have it with onions, and they'll call it like a 3-way or something. Or
something like that.
And you see, Cincinnati's 3-way is chili, cheese, and onions.
Yep.
New York, Rhode Island's 3-way is Ken Castro, his buddy, and whoever the hell they find.
Want to try Skyline? Why Skyline, Ken?
Yeah, well, look at that at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Ken Castro, I like 3-ways too. Bing, ding, ding, ding. Look at that shit.
Hey, put LMFAO, Rob.
Bing, bang, boom. There it has. Ding, ding, dong. LMAO. A bunch of them. There we go.
Yep.
If we can get it through. There we go. You couldn't have timed that shit any better. All four of us sitting there laughing, and all of a sudden he goes, "I like three ways too, Rob." I was like, "Rob, shit."
Oh no, Ken's got another story he wants
Now,
to tell.
now we can invite you in here. We can invite you in here, Ken, to let you clarify things. But you're just as likely to
Got
fuck
another
shit
story
up
now?
because if you say something and you trip up over your tongue one time, Keith catches it. If Keith don't catch it, I'm going to catch it. If I don't catch it, Bob will catch it. Or if they don't catch it, Tim will catch it. So
Well, he's giving you something else to pursue here.
he had a three-way in New Hampshire once. Oh, okay. Nashua. And it wasn't chili. Now, now's when we
Was
need
there any
Ken's wife.
booze involved?
Now's when we need to get Ken's wife in here.
Yeah. He's shaped like kidney beans involved.
Where's Sean tonight? He'd be in on this.
I know. I was hoping maybe he would come in. I was hoping he would. He was like he wanted to come on with us. Yeah. He may go to bed early. I don't know, but it's 1 hour difference, so it's only 8:15 there. So
When's he supposed to be going to Texas?
no. No, what Sean you talking about? D or Sean Armstrong, Bob?
I was talking about
D.
D. Oh, I don't know where Sean D is tonight. I don't know. And he hadn't mentioned going back to Texas since a couple months ago. He hadn't said anything. And Sean Armstrong, like I say, I sent him invites 2 or 3 times already. So if he's in here watching, if he's one of the 3 watching, he can go to his email right now and pop right in here if he wanted to.
I've
He
still
can do
never tried Manhattan clam chowder. I've only tried the New England style.
Oh, no, wife. I'm hanging on a thread sometimes. Yeah, I'm not a clam chowder person. No, I'm not.
No, neither am I.
But I don't like potato soup. Anything that's white based, like a milk. But I don't like chicken. What the hell is that? My wife gets. It ain't called cacciatore, huh? It's milk.
Parmesan.
Chicken.
Minestrone?
It's like white. It's like white milk gravy, cheese, and all that. Whatever the hell they call it. Chicken. Alfredo.
Oh,
Alfredo.
I
Oh,
don't want that shit. No, hell no. I don't want that.
All right, guys. I gotta do a phone call real quick.
Yep.
all right,
Okay,
Keith.
I gotta head out too. I'm gonna actually go make me a pizza.
I will talk
You
to
guys have a
all you.
good one. I tell you what, for Keith, for Tim, for Bob, my name's Rob. We're gonna try to be in here tomorrow. Who knows what time? I may try to come on a lot earlier. And if I have Pops watch, the hell out you don't have your earplugs ready, because if I'm not able to stop him up quick enough, who the hell knows what he's gonna say? So I'll have a go. We'll talk to you soon. Have a good one. Tim.
All right.